okay, Bitcoin, not crypto. There's kind of this ladder, I guess, of understanding that will get you there. And you have to start at the base. You can't start halfway up the ladder. You have to take it step by step. And the very first step is, do you believe money is necessary in society? And the reason that's important is because some people don't. And then they're kind of going down the road of, well, we should live in a barter economy. Maybe communism is an interesting idea. And the way you take that first step is you look at the barter system and you look at someone trading apples for oranges, and then you start adding in more items. And you realize that once you have 6 different unique items in an economy, well, now you have 15 different pricing relationships. This is going to get very confusing very fast because it's an exponential equation. You have 500 items, well, now you have, I think it's 125,000 different pricing relationships. Anyway, it's something crazy like that. So then you recognize, okay, we need some common thing in the medium, in the middle of all these transactions. We need money, because now we can all specialize. It's very easy to conduct economic calculation. Okay, cool. You're on that first rung. Next, it's what is that thing in the middle going to be? Okay, what are we going to use as money? And then you're looking at what has money been over time? Why have we chosen those things? Was it the free market? Was it forced upon us by governments? Does money change over time? And I think most people will say, yes, clearly it has. Shells, gold, fiat, Bitcoin. Yeah, it evolves. Basically, people are looking for a better and better version over time. Okay, well, do we use multiple forms of money concurrently? Does that make sense? Does it make sense to have gold, silver, copper, tungsten at once? Well, maybe, but as a savings vehicle, what do you want to store your wealth in? And most people will say, well, okay, gold. That has proven to be harder money over time. And if you look at, say, even the nearest competitor, silver, and you look at the silver to gold ratio over time, well, silver's just gotten more and more diluted in terms of gold's purchasing power. Okay, so now the next rung is, do we converge on one money? And that being just the hardest money of all available options. And if you can keep going down this process, you realize that it is Bitcoin and not something else, because you have to make a concentrated bet. There's only going to be one digital money. It doesn't make sense for us all to walk around with 100 different digital monies in our digital wallets, and we're paying different people in different currencies. And don't worry, AI will take care of all the foreign exchange. So, okay, we know we need money. We know money changes over time, and we know it converges to one. Well, okay, now you kind of have to go down that technical road of, okay, why is it Bitcoin? And what is helpful to arrive at that conclusion is just looking at the history of different peer-to-peer versions of digital cash. And you kind of go back through the different things that were tried in the past with BitGold, DigiCash, all these different technologies. This is way, I'm not talking other different cryptocurrencies if anyone's listening. These are like previous attempts at creating digital scarcity. And then you recognize that Bitcoin solved that age-old computer science problem of creating a digital scarce unit. And whatever managed to solve that problem was always going to become the singular digital money. Well, now you've just kind of cracked the code. You're not going to gamble your purchasing power with anything else, because you understand how incredibly, insanely fortunate you are to arrive at Bitcoin in your lifetime during its monetization period. Yeah, you've got to climb that ladder, and it gets more exciting with each step, but you have to start at the bottom.
That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. Yeah, so you're kind of reeling them in step by step, so asking them questions. Yeah, that's fantastic, because it's kind of one of the things I'm trying to do here is help people. If I can just help a handful of people, if that's all I can do, just save in Bitcoin and stay away from all the other nonsense, that's fine. But again, I'm a free market guy. Do whatever you want with your money. But if you've done the work, the rational conclusion is that there's no second best, as Michael Saylor would say.